Appreciate y'all being here. Next panel, we have Faith. Is that Bussey? Andy Pryor. Demetric Wells. And then we have a resource witness from the UIL, Jamie Harrison, if anybody needs to speak to them. I'll come on down. Faith, if you would, just introduce yourself for the record, and you have your testimony.
Okay, I'm going to talk fast. Good afternoon, my name is Faith Bussey. I'm a homeschool mom, a Republican activist, and I'm opposed to SB 640, the Equal Access Tebow bill. I'm speaking on behalf of Texans for Homeschool Freedom. I am also from Arlington, the birthplace of homeschool liberty in Texas. It was Arlington Independent School District that went after homeschoolers under truancy laws. It was Leeper versus AISD that made its way to the Supreme Court of Texas, where the landmark decision was made to consider homeschooling equal to private schooling and therefore free from any government regulation or intrusion. Public is public, private is private, homeschool is unaccredited private school. For years, well over a decade, Texas Homeschool Coalition fought to keep homeschool private and unregulated and stated in all of their literature the fact that homeschool is considered private school in the state of Texas. Mr. Lambert was also very opposed to the testing requirement in previous versions of this bill, calling it regulation, up until he realized it wouldn't pass without it. Somewhere along the line, they lost their way and changed their talking points. So Texans for Homeschool Freedom was formed to remind our former leaders in the homeschool movement that what those families fought for in Arlington was not access to public school sports. They fought to be private. They fought to not be regulated. They fought for the parental right to determine their children's education without government's help. Any separation of the terms homeschool and private school in our laws is creep we don't want. It's the crack in the door. In addition, this bill is called the Equal Access Bill, but is anything but equal. The testing requirement is a basic undermining of parental rights. My word as a parent will not be equal to the word of a public school teacher. My husband's word as the principal will not be equal to the word of a public school principal. So no public school student takes a standardized test within the first 6 weeks, but homeschoolers will be required to have more than the word of their teachers. The current no pass, no play affidavit that is used by multiple organizations either under the UIL umbrella, like 4-H, or choosing to follow UIL guidelines is appropriate, equitable, and should not be changed.
Thank you.
Thank you.